Natural Strands Certified.
Welcome to another episode of Standin on Business, where we interview the hottest entrepreneurs and the most successful business owners. Today we are here with
Shinna, but some people call me Shine, and I'm the owner of Natural Strands Certified.
Thank you for being with us, Ms. Shine.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So if you could, tell us a little bit about Natural Strands Certified.
Natural Strands Certified is the standard for healthy hair care. We not only care about the hair, but we teach stylists how to treat, trim, and protect the hair so that clients can actually retain length and experience healthy hair growth.
That's amazing. How did you get into doing hair?
Well, actually, I'm a third-generation hairstylist.
Wow.
I started doing hair when I was 9.
Dang.
It's been a while.
3 generations. So over those generations, you've learned a lot about hair, I'm sure. And within that, you've created Natural Strands Certified. Could you tell us what Natural Strands Certified is to maybe a stylist?
So to a stylist, Natural Strands Certified is a place where you come and you hone in on what it is to really care for hair, not just styling. We want to make sure we retain the length of the client's hair because that's important for us, that we see fruits of what actually is happening when the stylist is standing behind our heads.
Okay. So how do you do that? How do you give those stylists those tools?
So they train with me. We do one-on-ones. We do shadowing. We talk about the things they don't understand. We break it down from the roots to tip. We even go into the scalp, how everything acts consistently from scalp to tips to root and over again. I need people to understand, not just people, my stylists, to understand that the hair is coming from the inside out. And we are like gardeners. We're here to just prune the plant and give the stylist, not the stylist, but the clients what they're looking for.
Okay. That's what's up. So you take those stylists and you give them those tools. Is it like a apprenticeship, or how does this go? How does a stylist become a part of Natural Strands Certified?
So usually we do a call. We do an all call to see if anybody is willing to work with me because I can be tough, but I expect greatness because Black excellence is a great thing that we all are fighting for. So once you get into my grasp, I teach you everything I know. If you're willing to show up on time, commit to what I'm asking you to do, then you actually can see the results. I work with some stylists here in my suite now. I'm helping them build their clientele. And we talk about things that kind of confuse them or distracts them, and we help them build a clientele.
Okay. So can one join the Natural Strands Certified program right after they are done with cosmetology school?
Absolutely. In fact, Natural Strands Certified is dealing with just natural hair. So you don't even have to have a license to do natural hair. Basic fundamentals from detangling to shampooing are all things you can learn without having a cosmetology license. You can even build a strong clientele.
Nice. So you mentioned natural hair. Why did you choose natural hair?
Wow, natural hair is something that I felt like I took a hold to when my grandma passed away. We did a healthy hair show back in, I don't know what year that was. Yep, 2013. My grandma was the first person to show up. I was asked by one of the stylists to give my input on what it is to have natural hair. And I did a show. And like 5 days later, my grandma suddenly passed away. And then the people that gathered around us, someone bought this documentary called Hidden Colors.
Okay.
And it was in that documentary that I felt purpose. I felt like it was important for us to understand our natural hair because we have covered it up. And it was important for us to understand that we all can grow hair. It's going to be the wisdom and knowledge that we pour into ourselves that gives us that actual growth that we're looking for.
Wow.
And so to me, it was a connection with being natural.
Okay.
That I felt like in your natural state of being, you become the best version of yourself.
I like that. And my condolences to you about your grandmother.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes. So you've been doing the natural hair, you said, since you were 9 years old.
Yes.
Now you're training other stylists. What keeps you motivated and has been keeping you going this long?
Whew. Every time I meet somebody new, it's like starting over, and I almost can't believe that we don't know yet. But I know this is going to take some time. So just keeping that momentum and the smile that I see when people turn around and see that their hair is actually growing and thriving. And it's because they're natural and they're not doing any extra chemicals. They're just following a system, a routine.
Okay.
And getting to know themselves.
I like that. And I think, like you said, just tapping into that natural hair is a part of knowing who you really are. Because that's what grows from your body, you know.
It does.
So over the time, have you created any products or anything else?
I've created healthy hair systems.
Okay.
So with my stylists that come and work with me, I show them how to build out their entire schedule for a year. And we do that through the principle of treat, trim, and protect. This is my baby. I wanted to figure out how I can help people come up with a consistent pattern where you're not becoming a product junkie, trying to fight for all the marketing that's telling you, buy this, buy that, grow your hair past the chair, da-da-da. I understood that it was principle. And from that principle, I developed a system on how you grow your hair past the chair. So a lot of my clients are booked out for the year, and they're on different systems. Using those systems, we've been able to obtain so much hair. It's like, can you cut this off? Because I'm tired of it.
Wow.
So that's one of the things that I've been able to gather with being a hairstylist. As far as my products are concerned, I knew I didn't have the opportunity to actually go and formulate. So I connected with partners that can formulate for me. That's smart. I trust what they do. And so those are the products that I use here at Natural Strands. My very own brand, Natural Strands.
How did you come up with that name, Natural Strands?
I wrote it on a notebook so long ago. It was my mom. She worked at a company named Strands, and that kind of set with me for a long time. And so when I decided to be that hairstylist that focused on natural hair, it was only right that I put the two together.
Yeah, it was easy.
It was like easy because I not only think about the natural strands, but I think the strand, our DNA strand, like it's us. It's who we are. Your hair is like a demonstration of who you are from the inside out. And when it's right, you feel royal, don't you? Like when your hair done, you feel like, oh yes, I'm here.
Right. Dang, I never thought about the DNA strand. When I hear natural strands, I just think of like they focus on every strand of hair on your head versus just like a whole. But I can see that the DNA of like the strand of it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really connected spiritually, and the name Natural Strand was gifted to me. And because I'm a lover of nature, even my logo has a tree with roots.
Yes,
it's all about from the inside out.
I love that. So, Ms. Shine, tell the people how they can get in contact with you to book an appointment, or if stylists would like to get up under you, where do they get in contact with you at?
Well, they can find me at www.naturalstrandcertified.com, or you can find us on any of our social media platforms, Natural Strands Certified.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Shine, for all that great information you gave us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Natural Strands Certified.